Okay, so today we're going to see a surface model that can be drawn using Solidworks Surface. So here you see a picture of a surface model. This is actually a plastic enclosure model. So if you see in real life, most of the enclosure models, most of the covers, cabinets, all of them are actually drawn using SolidWorks Surface. So SolidWorks Surface is a very powerful tool, uh, more powerful than your features environment, because if you see, most of the plastic parts are created using surface, which is easy to create complex parts in this environment. So here we have a very good example which is covering all the tools that can be used in the SolidWorks surface environment. You can see that here you have a plastic enclosure which is having a revolved surface. There's a cut feature, there's a loft feature, and um, there's also there's a extrude boss here, and we'll try to see how to create this model in the SolidWorks service environment. So here, just go to your SolidWorks, start your SolidWorks part, and go to Sketch. Make sure you only have these two um, environments, like Sketch and Surface. If it's not visible here, you can go here, click tabs, and choose Sketch and Surface. Uncheck features because we're not going to use it. And also, I uncheck this because I don't want any confusion when I'm using Sketch and Surface. So starting with Sketch, here I can see that um, you have a model that is having revolve feature. So the profile of the revolve is given here. So I need to first sketch this profile so that I can revolve the base feature first. And after you revolve the base feature, you can make this cut and you can create this loft later. So starting with this sketch, so here I'm going to skip this part, that is the part of the loft, and also I'm going to skip this, which is the cut feature here. Okay, so we start the sketch. So the orientation is on the front plane, so let me choose front plane. I start with center line and then press F to make it even in the screen. Now here I analyze this sketch. Okay, I see a line, an arc, a line, a slant line, and this is actually line, but since it's filleted here, it is showing up here as a fillet. So a line, then arc, and then line. So starting with my line command, right on top of the origin, line, and then there is a trick here. If I move this line cursor like this and bring it back to the point, it will turn into an arc. So make it an arc, line, a slant line, line, arc, and a line. Okay, now not dimension. Okay, the first one is 60, 70, and 85. So from here, 60. So since this is a revolved dimension, you need to click here and click on this so that you're able to get this dimension. So 60, 70, and then from the center it is 85. Okay, and then this radius is given as 7.5. So I just click here and say this is 7.5. Okay, so adjust this dimension. Okay, then this distance starting from here to here is 100. So from here to this is 100. Okay, and this radius is given here as 5. Is not given here in this sketch, is given here. The radius is 5. So this is going to be 5. Okay. and then from this point it is 40, that is the revolved height, and then there is 45 and then 50. So from here it is 40, this is going to be 45, and this is going to be 50. 40, 45, 50, and then this is 100, this is 7.5. So everything is done, and also you get the message here as fully defined, which means we can fix these dimensions, exit this sketch environment, and go to surface. Now in surface, you're going to revolve the surface. So just click on Control 7, so you get the isometric view. Click on revolve surface. Automatically it will choose the last draw sketch, and it will revolve it around the axis which you provided. If it's not, choose the axis of revolution, that is this one, and automatically it will revolve your sketch. So we don't know, it is actually revolved to 360. We don't need 360, we make it 180. Okay, it is moving to this side. If I want it in the middle, I can choose here as mid plane. So I get this, I say okay. Okay, now you can see you've created the base feature of the model. Now from this base feature, I'm going to cut this part using the elliptical arc. Okay, so I need to create elliptical arc on the sketch from the bottom. Okay, so I choose top plane and I choose new sketch, and then here again I need to create a center line, and then I'm going to draw this ellipse, these two ellipse. The elliptical arc is given, the elliptical arc has two radius, so both the radius dimension is given here, x is 5 and y is 10, and there is two elliptical arc distanced at 50 mm from the edge. Okay, so I choose elliptical arc, I click on this edge. Make sure you don't click on the center point because it will get stuck to this center point. So just click on this edge here, pull it vertically and horizontally. Okay, now we'll give the dimensions. The x dimension is given as 5 and y dimension is given as 10. This is 5, and from here that is the y dimension, which is 10. And also the location dimension is 50, that is from center to the edge of the model. From center to the edge of the model is 50. So from here to here is 50. Okay, now even after I put all the dimension, it's still blue and it is still underdefined because I need to make these 2 points of the ellipse. So press Ctrl and choose these 2 points and make it vertical. So you see, now it is fully defined. Okay, we need two elliptical arcs. So mirror this elliptical arc, click on mirror entities, and then entities to mirror, choose this entity. In the mirror about, choose this axis and make sure the copy is checked. Say okay, you have another ellipse on the other side. Now exit the sketch and Control 7, and here we're going to use the command extruded surface command. So click on extruded surface. Okay, if it is not coming, it's coming because it is okay. Just click on that gray and it, okay, if this you're having this kind of trouble, just say no, just go to sketch and again say edit the sketch, then click Control 7, go to surface and then click on extrude surface. So now you see, now just pull this all the way through the surface, say okay. Now you have the boss from the elliptical arc. Okay, now why I created this boss, because I want to trim this and there is actually no extrude cut in the solid surface commands. So that is why I need to boss the feature and I need to trim it out. So now I can click on trim, select mutual, select all the surface, and in the remove section, click on remove section and select the section you want to be trimmed. For example, this one, I don't need this one, I don't need this one. On this side, I don't need this one, and I don't need this. So once you're sure in the preview that this is what you need, just say okay, and now automatically you have this. Okay, now I can also create the fillet. The fillet is given here 4x r5. That means 4 of the fillets are having a radius of 5 milli, which is this one, 2, 3, and on the other side 4. So go here, choose fillet, choose a radius of 5 milli, and then choose the, make sure the preview is there so you can see the preview. So click on the edges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Say okay, Control 7, you will be able to see the fillets. Now we need to create this loft. So how to create this loft? There's, it is given here in the dimension. In the front view is given here that this loft is having a height of 40 from the base. So I need to create a plane here so I can draw the rectangle part. So how can I do that? I just have to go to choose the top plane, and from the top plane we need an offset plane of go to reference, select plane, and then select the offset distance 40 here. So a plane is created 40 mm above the top plane. Say okay. Now choose the top plane, select new sketch, again choose the center line. Okay, then choose this rectangle and draw that rectangle. So the dimension of rectangle is given here, which is 20 by 35, and the edge distance from this edge to this edge is 35. That is the outer rectangle. So smart dimensions 20 by 35, and the location dimension is also 35. Okay, now this outer rectangle is actually on the feature, so it has to be projected on the feature on this face. So the outer rectangle has to be projected on this face. So for that, what we can do is exit the sketch, Control 7. You see now it is floating on top. So how I'm going to project it? I want to choose curves, project curve, sketch on faces. Make sure sketch on faces is selected. So automatically it is going to choose the last sketch, that is sketch 3, which is this one, is selected. Now you just have to select the face. So I want to project it on this face. So when I click this face, that sketch gets projected on the face here. Click OK. Now see, you can see the sketch on the surface. Now choose this plane, choose new sketch, and again you need to create another rectangle, which is the top rectangle here. So the top rectangle is having an offset of 20 minus 15, which is 5 divided by 2. So the offset distance around is 2.5 milli. So I'll create an offset rectangle, offset entities, make the offset distance 2.5, and select. Now this is going on the other direction, so select reverse and choose the edges of the old rectangle, so automatically it gets offset. When you choose the edges of the old rectangle, another rectangle is created at an offset distance of 2.5 milli. Say OK. Now see, now the small rectangle is floating on top and the bigger rectangle is down. You can exit, go to surface, and click on lofted surface. So a loft surface needs two different sketches on two different planes. So we have one sketch on top here, which is already selected, the last sketch, and additionally I'm going to select this sketch. So just Okay, when you select it, you need to match the green dot. So bring this green dot to this area, this area. Okay, now see, both the distance, both the green dots have to be on the same line. Say okay. Now see, now you can hide this plane and hide this sketch so that you can have a good look at the loft that you created. Now we need to create, we need to trim this hole inside. So again, choose the trim surface, go to mutual, select all the surface, then go to remove selection and select the inner area. See, the inner area is now trimmed. Say okay. Okay. Now we need to close this top area. So for that you have another command, planar surface. Click on planar surface and it says bounding entities. So you give the bounding entities as the edge of the this rectangle on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Say okay. Our planar surface is created on top of the rectangle which we selected. Okay, now the whole thing is actually many surface here. Surface 1, surface 2, surface 3. I want to make it into one full surface so that I can thicken the whole surface together. So before I use thicken, I do knit surface and I select the three surfaces which I created, 1, 2, 3. So and say okay. So all of this will now become one full body. Okay, now before I thicken, I will create the fillet for this one. We go to the picture here, I can see that the fillet radius for the rectangle is given as 2 R2 R2 type, this one. So that is like the fillet radius is 2 for this lofted surface. So click fillet, keep the fillet radius as 2 milli and then choose this face, this face, this face. Yes, so all the faces selected. Now you have a complete fillet. Say okay. See, fillet is created. So we have almost the same, the all dimensions are same. So a final check, we have this as radius 5 here, radius 2 here, and this is the model that is created. Yes, so everything is fine here. So that is it. So this is how you can create a surface model using SolidWorks Surface. It's a very important environment for creating any kind of complex shapes. Most of the bodies of plastic parts, body of car, cabinets, enclosures are all created using this environment. So I think this is a good example to have an initial idea of all the tools for SolidWorks Surface. So you can go further, remove these black lines and also give a color, and that makes your plastic enclosure. Thank you.